targets. Find them amongst the lookalikes. Then kill them.
My people, welcome to my video. I am Infinity 43. This man just got shot straight in the face. Wasn't that awesome? So this is Assassin's Creed 4 multiplayer. We're playing some Wanted today, and we're on the beaches of Santa Lucia. And this guy just fell for my decoy hook, line and sinker. That was stupid. I am such a fan of decoy. I tried it sort of tentatively when I was playing Assassin's Creed 3, but now I'm just completely in love with it, especially when it fools people and makes them look stupid. It's so effective. So this guy, the character I'm playing as, he calls himself the Mercenary. I call him the Badass. Look at him. Goodness gracious. You wouldn't want to look for trouble with a guy like this. He's got that big trench coat, red bandana on his head, those enormous guns which is his use to break that woman's jaw. Like, he's hardcore. Oh, this guy's after me. I better try and stun him. You get this round position, but I will be back. You cannot kill a man who's this big. He will return. So, yeah, this was a Wanted match. I finally managed to get online after like a week of nothing. I'm still having some serious connection issues with this game. I don't think it's my internet, because I can play other stuff online just fine. It all works. So, I don't know what it is. I told you I'd get you back, physician. And I got you. And now I just murdered some random NPC. Just because I can. Oh, you are so my target. So, if you just stay around, Jack, I'll kill you. Execution style. That's how I do it. So, still having connection issues. It's really frustrating. At the moment, I'm getting online maybe once a week. And there's always one of two things that happen. It either says... It either goes straight to the creating game session screen, even though it says there are a bunch of online sessions available, like 25, 26, 70 even. It goes straight to creating game session. It doesn't allow me to try and connect to any of the existing sessions. Or it gives me limited mode, which is also equally, well, that's actually more frustrating, because there's no reason that the server should be done. I mean, yeah, it's getting really annoying. And I've also seen in some of the matches that I played, there are players that come and go like a lot during the games. When I managed to get online when I was playing this game, I played more than a dozen matches, because I thought, you know, I'm online, so now I'm just going to maximize it. And I played, I don't know, about 15 matches, and there were a couple where there were just players constantly joining and leaving, because they were, I imagine they were having connection issues. So that's really frustrating. I really hope it sorts itself out, because I'm getting frustrated with it. I managed to play actually now about 30 minutes before recording this video, or doing the commentary for this video. I managed to record 2 lures and 2 stuns. That is awesome. And now you're going to see the most lame kill ever. Here's my target. He's on top of this thing. I'm just going to punch him in the ankle, because I'm so badass. A punch in the ankle will kill you. Right, moving on. Let's get to some serious topics here. Anyway, connection issues aside, this is Wanted. Now, I did upload a Wanted game a little while ago, a couple of weeks ago, and this guy is clearly my pursuer. And you made yourself obvious with that decoy, so that did not work. Right. So I uploaded a Wanted match a little while ago, but I thought I might speak a little bit more about Wanted, because when I play Wanted games, I've played about, I think, Wanted matches I've played about 10 in total so far since the game's come out. And no jokes, not to say anything about my own ability or anything, I won every one of them except one match where I came second. And in that match where I came second, I was trying something a little bit different. I wasn't playing the way I normally play, but still, I won all the others. And that's not to say I'm the man, bow to me. That's to say I have a system that works, and I see a lot of players playing that seem to me to have absolutely no system. They're just doing stupid things. So I thought maybe I can help you with some ideas to make you play this game better. So here we go. Some tips for Wanted. First of all, why the hell do so many of you run everywhere in a Wanted match? Just because the map is big doesn't mean you have to do a sprint across the map to go and find your target. I understand obviously that being a bigger map, it takes time to walk across the map, so short bursts of running are definitely usable, especially if you've got something blocking you. If you're running against a building or something, you can hide yourself away in case there's a pursuer nearby, and of course you'll know if there are pursuers nearby if they're whispers. So I don't understand this. The other thing I don't understand is why so many people run around on rooftops. It's far too obvious. I know it looks kind of cool, but this is what I see guys doing. I see them running on a rooftop, then once their target comes into their view and their compass lights up, the only way to get down from the roof is either to climb down slowly using B on the side of the wall, which takes forever, or to hold in trigger and A and jump down. And the moment you do that, because it's considered a high profile action, a red button the size of the moon appears above your head. Now your target knows exactly who you are, and he's waiting for you to come so he can punch you in the face. And if he's got any abilities to protect himself, which we'll talk about later, he will be able to defend himself against you. So I really don't understand the idea of running around everywhere, and especially running on rooftops. Get off the rooftops. Stay on the floor. There's no need. The only reason to go on a rooftop is if you're trying to escape somebody, and you've got no choice. They know who you are. They're behind you. If you can get a chase breaker that takes you up on the roof, get away from where they are. Get off the roof as soon as you can after that. Find a blend group and then hide. If you've got something that will make it easier for you to hide, which we'll talk about as I said just now, then that's perfect. But for heaven's sake, stop running everywhere. It doesn't work. Right, tip number 2. Wanted, being a bigger map and having NPCs that look like the players. It is a match, it's a game type that has to be played defensively in order for you to win. Now I know any of you who, well some of you who have watched a few of my videos are saying, yeah, here you go again. Defensive, that's all I ever talk about. But the thing is, it wins matches, and that's why you're playing, right? You're playing because you want to win, or you should be playing because you want to win. So you need defensive techniques to stay alive. I must say, before I go any further, I don't quite know what I'm doing here. I knew that I could see my targets close by, the compass is full, but I could not for the life of me see where she was. Of course, until she died, and then I saw she was actually right over there. But lucky for me, I got a lure. So at least it wasn't completely pointless. Anyway, coming back to the defensive thing, you've got to be defensive in this game. I start most of my wanted matches by waiting for my pursuer to come to me first, so I can get rid of the pursuer, and that frees me to go after my target. I didn't start all of them like that. This match I was lucky, my target came straight to me, but I start a lot of them that way. So think about having some defensive things in your abilities and in the way that you play. It's gonna get you points. Decoys and morph will do a hell of a lot to confuse your opponents and give you points. If you're standing in a blend group that you've morphed and your pursuer kills one of those NPCs, you get 100 points automatically. Lure, boom, right there. 100 points is the same as a pistol kill, which by the way is the most pointless thing to use, a pistol. 100 points, what's the point? You might as well use a knife. A knife will slow down your target anyway, and then you can kill them normally, get more points than trying to shoot them with a pistol. So lure 100 points, then you still stun them after it. That gives you a further 200 points. Early in the match when you saw I got 2 lures and 2 stuns, that was 600 points within 2 seconds. That's the equivalent of 4 kills when you're running around like an idiot. So bring these defensive things into your game. Obviously you got to use them properly. You know, morph. If your pursuer sees you morph, they're gonna know who you are. If they see you fire your decoy, they're gonna know you are. Those things take practice, but you should definitely try and bring them in, because I don't see anybody using these things. They just aren't present in the games. I don't see any abilities. I see pistol come up occasionally, and that's it. I just don't get it. And then tip number 3, use perks either blender, okay, let's start that again. Tip number 3, use either the blender perk, or I think it's called Sixth Sense, the one that shows you when you have pursuers anywhere other than in front of you. That's a really handy tool, especially if you are standing still somewhere, or if you're in a blink, if you're walking somewhere, then you know sort of where your pursuers are coming from. So the Sixth Sense one is very handy. I personally use the blender, which you saw there. I joined the blend group. One of the NPCs automatically then looks like me. To me, that's a very handy tool. It's the one I like using the most. So that to me, it's worthwhile, because the moment I join a blend group, there's going to be at least one NPC that looks like me, and you'd be surprised how far that goes, confusing your opponents. even if they aren't complete idiots and they're playing the game properly, it just gives them that moment of hesitation, and that's all you need really. So try out Sixth Sense and Blender. They will really help you. We had a time already. Flip, that was quick. Okay, so try those abilities out. Try Morph, Decoy if you've unlocked them, and the Sixth Sense or the Blender perk. That should definitely help you play this game better. And be defensive. Come on, stop running around. Slow down. The points will come to you if you play that way. Try it out, see if it works for you. If you need any further help, if you want to ask any questions, you can feel free to do that. Of course, I will help you. So we got through that video pretty quickly. I hope you enjoyed it. It was quite a massacre of the lobby, but that's awesome. Alright, thank you for watching the video. I will be back again soon. I am Infinity43. Peace.